I am a big streamer. Darkside Phil is a big streamer. Huge. Bringing in insane amounts of money and attention on everything that I do. 10,000 views on every stream I do. People are clamoring to have Darkside Phil play a game that you want. Oh my God, I've always wanted that. And so we're doing a special stream where we're trying to get people to subscribe to the channel. Member Mondays. This would be a stream only available to paid subscribers. Let's cash in. Paywall style event to rake in money. For them, oh my God, the day that Darkside Phil graced us and played this indie game. The indie game gets a bunch of attention. People might buy the indie game because Darkside Phil has played it. No one cares if Darkside Phil plays an indie game. No one. Thanks for the money, dummies. Band, 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 band. Camera's been on the whole time. Bouncy, bouncy. I'm actually a virgin. See this fucking piece of garbage disc? Thanks for the money, stupid fuck. Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap. A great streaming day yet again when it came to content. However, a little bit of a disappointment when it came to levels of engagement and support. We'll talk about that. You know me, I'm honest. So, first of all, on the podcast, we actually began my discussions of this egg. I'm just kidding. This is my hand exerciser. We started discussions of the suggestions box. Today, we are going to dive into your suggestions. That's right. We have a suggestions box. And you guys dumped a bunch of suggestions in there for improvement, whether it's just tweaks to my setup, whether it's games to play, whether it's events to hold. I'm open to your feedback. However, I just want to do a brief update on the React show, because basically what I was dreading was going to happen did happen this morning. It's the end of the world. I just want to let everyone be aware of what's going on with DSP Reacts. So, here's the deal. Yesterday, we did a makeup day for DSP versus the Internet. This is an ongoing weekly show I've been doing every single week since February without missing a week. Well, guess what? We missed a week because I was sick. There was just no way to fit in a show and then do another show back to back. It wasn't going to work. So, we did the makeup show. And the makeup show was a lot of horror-themed content. I was growing up. I was a kid in my crib, all right, in an upstairs bedroom where I would sleep at night. And one night I woke up and in the hallway I saw the silhouette of my uncle, Uncle Richie. It looked just like him. It had his face, glasses, but it was only the shadow, like the silhouette, as if he was standing at the other end of the hallway and a light was shining and making a shadow on the wall. It definitely felt like a waste of time. I still enjoyed doing some last minute kind of horror spooky stuff with you guys. However, overnight, I lost a ton of memberships on the channel. A ton. It's not just like a few. It amounted to hundreds of dollars. Let's put it that way. And there's a problem with that. And the problem with that is that channel, as I've explained to you guys, is only viable because it's funded by memberships, okay? The only reason that DSP Reacts is a profitable project is because people support the streams I do on the channel via super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, and tips. So here's what happened. I didn't do the show for a week because I was so sick. There was nothing I could do about it. I wanted to be here. So we did the show, and then this morning, I checked the channel. Oh shit. We lost a ton of memberships. Hundreds of dollars worth of revenue of the channel overnight erased. So, if you like the React content, if you want to see it continue, please support DSP Reacts. If you could, please support that channel. I am concerned, and I was afraid this was going to happen. Literally, I missed one show, and a bunch of people now are not going to re-up their memberships. Oh, forget it, right? It's just crazy that the entire support of that channel hinges on me being able to do the show every week, and if I can't do it one single week because I'm sick, that this is what happens. Maybe we will have a rallying next weekend. Maybe people will start to feel generous and support the channel again. That would be great. So, I just wanted to bring it up, because yes, it is definitely affecting things in a big way right now. I've loved doing the React content for you this year, but I need your support to keep it rolling. Please give it a look. It's youtube.com/@DSPReacts, okay? All right, so let's see what it is that you guys have suggested. Likely you're going to hear me blowing my nose constantly, clearing my sinuses, doing disgusting things. Nothing I can do about it. Stupid nose. Can we get a tips goal to do a 70s style half open button up shirt with Vaseline on your chest for $125? I do that all the time already. BITWAwesome, I'm just going to time you out, and if you continue to spout nonsense, I'm just going to make sure that you don't talk in the chat ever again, because I really had it with your nonsense. Saying dumb shit here. Oh, do the Halloween marathon anyway. You've got to be crazy. Do you really think I should be completely draining my body and tiring myself out doing a day-long marathon when I was just that sick? Are you insane? Would you like to see me in the hospital? I don't think so. All right, continuing on. Have you ever thought of doing something akin to a sub Saturday like other streamers where you basically play inexpensive indie stream games that your members pick and you switch games every 30 minutes to an hour to a new game? I just don't understand the premise of it. Like, huh? I don't get it. What you want me to do is buy like 5-6 games and play for 3 hours. Every 30 minutes I play a different indie game. I don't get it. Dude, at most I get a few hundred viewers a stream. I will make probably 50 bucks. Let's say each indie game costs $5. So immediately I've negated half my profits for the stream. Then I play the 6 games. No one will care about them because who's heard of these fucking nobody games, right? No one gives a shit about Darkside Phil playing indie games. You're talking someone who gets 300 views. The scale is not there. Playing games no one's asking for and then dropping my profits for the day into games I'll never play again. That's not even a consideration because it would be shooting myself in the foot. Continuing on. Find a nice local shop to make merch, sell it on Etsy or eBay. It'd be profitable for you and help a small company. Oh yeah, we know Darkside Phil. We'll just, of the goodness of our own hearts, produce all of your merchandise completely for free. We'll front all the production cost of everything for you. That will never happen. I would have to finance all the merch up front, meaning I would have to have investment capital. The small business is not going to make merch out of the kindness of his own heart. I would have to invest a ton of my own money. I don't have any money to invest into merchandise. Zero. I have $0 right now that I can invest in merchandise. So, that's never going to happen. I have to go for a model of one of these businesses on the internet that are order-based. They make the merch on demand per order. And sadly, the ones that are out there, I hate to say it, are businesses that are left-leaning. If they get bombarded with complaints by my trolls saying, did you know that Phil in the past said this racist thing? Well, we don't want to bother with that. Our business won't be associated with someone like that. And then they just say, okay, well, forget it. They all just bend over to complaints. And you know my trolls will always just lie and say fucked up stuff about me. That's not true. And these idiots just believe it because they'd rather err on the side of caution than get in trouble, I guess, for selling merch from someone who's considered, you know, a racist or something. So, I can't work with a small business to do merch. It would not work. Let's continue. Cut out the Q&A sections of your podcast. Make it special again for Ask the King. Ask the King has absolutely 1,000,000% gone completely, and you don't need to do Ask the King. You answer people's questions every day. We haven't done Ask the King all year long. It is obsolete. No one's asking for it. Let's just end Ask the King. Now, this person says, just don't do any Q&A whatsoever on any of your daily streams. Instead, just save it for Ask the King. So you want me to never answer questions? Never. Wow. Cut out all Q&A sections of podcasts and content so you can do Ask the King again. If you ask me a question, sorry, we're withholding that question. And if you would like a good answer, save that for Ask the King, which is coming up in 3 weeks. That's what you're saying. You don't want me to ever answer any questions at all. That would be a terrible idea. That's ridiculous. Will I ever stream or post videos in 4K resolution? I'm not opposed to it. What I will say is this. Sadly, a lot of games, even though they run at 4K, they will not run at 60 frames per second. And I'm just starting to enjoy the fact that in the last 1 to 2 years, the vast majority of games that I've been playing can be played at 60 frames per second. It seems like the first time in 100 years that that's possible, right? No, with my current hardware, I can't do 4K. My current hardware, the highest resolution it'll do is 1080p. I can't even do 1440p if I wanted to. The PC is still the 9-year-old PC. When I need to go to 4K, I guess that's going to be when we're forced to do that kind of an upgrade, okay? Go to a local Street Fighter tournament and play without online lag. Why? What's the point of that? What benefit would that have done for me? It's too much of a sacrifice. It means I wouldn't be able to spend time with my family. I wouldn't be able to put out the kind of content that I like for you guys. What's the point? Oh, go to locals and try to get good. And why? Why? I don't even understand it. 672 did a super chat. I'm scared to leave a suggestion, my tribal chief. Well, I'm sorry that you are a scaredy cat. Man up and not be cowardly. I mean, what's the worst that could possibly happen? I roast you? I roast you anyway. So you might as well get double roasted and everyone has a good double roast. You ever had a double roast? Those are delicious. Very robust flavor. Anyway, I'm being asked, am I going to watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? No, I'm not going to watch it. Don't you think that boat is kind of sailed? Like, who gives two shits about that now? 672 says, thoughts on a Big Mac combo being $18. You have to be a moron to buy that. The Big Mac is 2 single cheeseburgers with bread, special sauce, pickles, and cheese, and lettuce. You could buy 2 single cheeseburgers for what? $3? So why would you buy a Big Mac combo for $18? You could buy the burgers for $3, the fries for $3, and a soda for $2. That's $8. Why would you spend $18 for the Big Mac? I would much prefer to eat 2 single cheeseburgers at McDonald's than a Big Mac. They're better. No, we don't do politics talk, you know that. We're gamers. games. We're here to chill and have fun. Have I ever had an outside job? You mean like a job where I didn't work? No, I never had a job. Now, in reality, I was hoping that the suggestions that I was going to get were going to be things that were outside the box. In reality, 75% of the stuff was, will you play this game? Will you play this game? Will you play this game? I remember during your playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Original last year, you said there's a possibility you would give Final Fantasy VIII another chance. I love your Final Fantasy playthroughs. I hope you'll do that eventually. Yeah, like, there's no response there. Yeah, one day I'd like to play 8. Play Baldur's Gate 3 when you're done with Starfield. Now you're expecting me to play an 80+ hour RPG? I'm never playing Baldur's Gate 3. We already played Divinity Original Sin 2 and it didn't work. It's the same style of game, identical. I'm a variety streamer. I don't know how that game would work with my schedule. And that's why I'm not playing the Lords of the Fallen. I'm not playing it ever. It's been a while since you did a Game Pass marathon. So many different games would be fun to do again. Dark Tide, Call of the Wild, The Angler, Party Animals, Lamplighters League, Broforce, and many more. You guys suggesting games for me to play is a waste of everybody's time. Yours and mine. I'm not playing those games. Right now, it's the middle of the busiest gaming season of the year. I'm backlogged on the new games I'm playing. I'm not playing a Game Pass marathon right now. Knights of the Old Republic 2, let's play. Play Lost Odyssey. Waste of time. Am I gonna play RoboCop? Oh my god, these fucking people. That's pretty much a waste of time. I'm just gonna be honest here. Most times when you ask me, will I play a game, the answer is no. And it's literally the same answer over and over. So, during the podcast, for some reason, viewership is starting to taper off. Very low. Where's everyone? Not only was attendance and engagement low, the support was very slow. We didn't hit the tier 1 tip skull. I think we got like 1 or 2 memberships and maybe 1 or 2 super chats. Really slow. So that was not good. It was a little concerning. So I'm doing my best. I don't know if this was just a one-off thing, but I hope it doesn't continue. The other reason it's concerning is because this week particularly, the night streams have been very slow. I'm just not getting much support on the night streams anymore. And it really doesn't matter what I'm playing. You know, they're slow. And I can't do much about that. You know, I'm not going to complain about it. Because as long as the daytime streams are good, the night streams don't really matter. But now, the day stream was slow. It's concerning. So, I hope, again, it's not a pattern. Tonight, didn't hit the tier 1 tip skull. I think we had 1 member, 1 super chat. Wow. This is the midst of the busiest gaming season of the year. This was the time of year when I used to get more viewers, more attention, more support, and it's actually the opposite. Things are slower than they were during the summertime for me. I don't get it. So I'll be honest with you guys. Yes, I'm concerned right now. I had a bad week because I was sick. I missed out on opportunity that I needed to make some good money right now. I missed out on an important marathon because I was so sick. I came back and you guys were very supportive for 2-3 days, and now it's completely slowed down and dried up. What am I supposed to do? I hope it's not a pattern. I hope that this is maybe one day that was just a bad experience and maybe tomorrow things will be a little better. I don't know. I hope so, though. It is concerning. I'm a small guy, you know, trying to make ends meet. Everyone was happy with the content. What is going on? What happened? I don't know. I really don't know. Nothing's changed. I'm just as dedicated as I ever was. I'm enjoying the games. I'm doing my best to make the playthroughs entertaining. I don't know what to say. Please have a good night. I hope to see you tomorrow for the podcast and hopefully a better day than today was, right? All right, everyone. Have a good night. I'll see you all in the morning. Peace out. Sorry, guys. Let me blow it very quickly here. Disgusting. Decadent cream pie. Ugh.